get my message on Discord? Okay. I might as well get started, I guess. This is a good song. I'm gonna let this rock, actually. Okay. And the song's like towards the end. What song is this? Fighters of the Crystal, Rise of the Sword. When did they play this? Oh, I forgot to turn off that speaker again. Every time. Where the fuck am I?
The guard brings peace to our domains.
Welcome back.
It's writ and brought in chains.
Oh yeah, I almost didn't go to sleep last night. I had to ask Erica if I was to play Witcher 3 or Final Fantasy 11 today. She said Witcher 3, and I was thinking of just playing Final Fantasy 11 all night and then just being like, oops, and then go to bed once it was time to stream and just totally fuck up my sleep schedule.
And our natural chopped liver?
Yeah, cool.
Such are the times.
Yeah, I mean, I like the game a lot because it reminds me of another game I like a lot, which is EverQuest. I think there is EverQuest private servers, but like, I don't know, like the content and the way it was released and stuff like that, obviously in EverQuest was somewhat different than in Final Fantasy 11. So the way that a lot of private servers implement this stuff, it, you know, kind of smacks of effort. Plus there's not a lot of people, and you know, you're just playing a single player game at that point. Like with Final Fantasy 11 private servers, especially ones that are fairly populated, it can, you know, give you a bit of that old school feel. So yeah, I grinded out to level 10. I got to rank 2. I got my Bastock ring. I didn't do the math to figure out which ring, EXP ring, is the best, because I think they changed it on this server. So I think like Emperor ring is actually better than the Empress ring instead of the other way around in retail. So if you could do the math and figure out which one gives you the most XP, that'd be great. Like I know like they're supposed to be for different playstyles and stuff like that, but in retail each ring gives you different XP, so it's like a different amount in bonus, so it's best to get the Empress to just get the most. Rank 2.
Long live together.
So level 10 EXP ring. Well, the EXP ring you can get soon. You just gotta go to the exit gate for Bastock Market. Talk to the guy all the way to the right, and he'll give you basic shit to do.
A witcher?
I posted it in Discord. Hopefully it's not too weird how I typed it. What else?
I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash.
So I don't know, once we get to like level 10, 11, 12, that's when you gotta make the choice. Are you gonna continue playing by yourself, or are you going to get a party? Now, the way that the game is,
They say a great deal about
you know, tuned and everything, the goal is to make you get a party, you know, sort of force socialization in that regard. But if you know, a lot of the stats of the monsters, knows how the jobs work on this server, they changed, how some of the jobs work and stuff like that. So I don't know all that information. So I'm kind of like, this is also a fresh start in that regard. I got to relearn jobs, relearn their abilities, when they get their abilities, what the new stats are. Like the timing is probably different. Recast timers, all that stuff. Obviously, like you can set it so that it shows up in the top left corner, but at the same time, you don't have the luxury of looking up. Oh, my screen's kind of big. I should probably do something about that. Yeah, I don't know. Like when it comes to MMOs, depending on the type of game it is, I tend to stray from the norm. So in Final Fantasy XIV, where it's very easy to do a lot of things on your own, I sought to party a lot. Because why not? Like have someone to do all this easy shit with. But in Final Fantasy XI, where it forces you to party, I try and do a lot of stuff on my own. It's weird. I don't know. That's why I went so hard into Beastmaster, so that I could just be very self-sufficient and be able to grind jobs to level 75 at least, and then worry about doing storyline bullshit later. Fuck you, I do what I want. Yeah, pretty much. I like it. Oh, my tummy's rumbling a little bit. No, that was just gas. So, yeah, them's the breaks. I gotta follow Duquesa, I guess. But yeah, now I'm just thinking about playing Final Fantasy XI now. Like what I want to do. Like the next goal is to get to level, 18? To get the sub-job quest. And unlock sub-jobs. And then I have to level up my sub-job. And then I have to get to level 30 in order to get unlocked.
Through here.
The advanced job classes like Beastmaster.
I shall show you where the
and then that's where
out.
the real fun begins. So unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to party with people.
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find it. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg
My
hunters.
mind kind of blazed right there, but I'll just nod my head. I
Then
didn't
let's
sleep
get
yet. Only nap for about 30 minutes here and there. Frap. Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Why did I just drink that? Can I just sleep all day? The secret garden. Yeah, I would say, well, damn. Not getting good sleep sucks a lot. Is The Witcher 1 Wait, what? There's a quest in The Witcher 1 called The Secret Garden. There's also a quest in The Witcher 3 called Secret Garden. How do I...
Do you know my favorite wine? It's Geralt of Rivia.
I need a Blood and Wine quest. Palace Gardens. Hold on a second, let's close some of this shit. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Oh fuck, I need to send you this. That's why I had that window open. Okay. You need to buy a flower called an amaryllis and give it to the NPC across from the Mog House in Port Bastock, and she will unlock the ability to exit your Mog House into any zone of Bastock. So you can go from Port Bastock to Mines from your Mog House immediately instead of running. You can do that for every main town, so Sandoria, Windhurst, Juno, and Ot Ergon Whitegate when they add it to the game. It's very convenient. Very. I almost forgot about it. That's why I had to give it to you. And then there is... I'm going to give you a lot of resources. There's a lot of shit that you need to know for this game. And then this is the macros page. That's just one I found offhand. There's better ones, but this pretty much gives you all the macros that you can put in. Like I do, like to do ranged attacks quickly, I usually do slash ranged or RA space STNPC in brackets, which is sub-target NPCs. So it'll only target monsters, and then I can just pick one and shoot them.
Who'd have thought?
Tickle me. Look something back and wipe
Fiorano,
that
the
frightening
1290.
grimace off your
I
face.
do encourage you to try it.
Okay. Is this gonna kill me? Probably. So, yeah, that's definitely a thing to get. I don't know why I tried that. I'm all over the place. Yeah, now I'm distracted. Oh yeah, there was another thing I wanted to know about in the game. I forgot to check if if you do level sync, does it also level sync your armor, or do you have to put on like the level of the armor that you're syncing down to? Because I think it was like that in on Wings at the beginning. Or maybe like period. I don't think they ever changed it.
Not curious trousers. Our mama told us not to talk to strangers.
It's there, just there, we made...
For the state is courageous in virtue of a portion of itself, which preserves the instinct opinion about the nature.
Oh, here he comes.
Mademoiselle,
Our hero.
are you certain you
Gervant
dropped it
Gervant.
right here?
Yes, I cannot return without my engagement ring.
No, no.
Could you look for that spoon thief?
I shall continue searching.
Here, it's an heirloom. It was my grandmother's.
Mademoiselle, are you certain you dropped it right here?
Yes! I cannot return without my engagement ring!
No, no, please do not weep. I shall continue searching.
Is it down here? Oh, it's down there. But yeah, there's a lot of little things like that in Final Fantasy XI. That's what I like about it. Like little things here and there, like shortcuts, warp points.
40 winks.
Don't crowd around.
Having to unlock them, but once you do it, you're just like, ah, yes, I'm finished. Like getting all the warp points, all the outposts. I'm actually surprised that Windurst is #1 in the conquest rankings. I probably should have investigated that before making characters to see which nation is the most dominant.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I know not how to repay you.
Yeah, jump some more, lady. No, jump some more. Oh man, come on. Whatever, man.
Unicorn.
This is no true unicorn. Oh, no dot, idiot. Unicorns don't exist.
It's a possibility. I must keep I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself.
I like to think that unicorns don't exist in this world, and
Wine, sunlight captured in a
whatchamacallit.
Nobles ordered from peacocks.
In any case, for those who wish to see their fortune,
What
there's
is
more
they
grain
call
on the
you?
table.
Gervant.
They seem to have lost it.
Damn, was I in the middle of saying something? I already forgot. I was just like, I have to do something here. I got distracted. Great. Glad with an answer in the sauce from the horizon wiki. Alright, what do we got here?
What is they call you?
Any equipment that is above the level of the sync player will be forcibly unequipped. Fuck! If you're level 30, you wear level 30 gear, and level sync to level 20, your level 30 gear will force off. The highest level of gear you can equip is at the level that matches the sync in question. In this example, you may not wear gear that is above level 20. That fucking sucks.
In
What is
olden
Alright,
times,
whatever.
folk would augur from the manner
So,
in
yeah.
which peacocks pecked at grain.
Don't you mean heads?
The common folk used hens, perhaps. Nobles
I didn't need to do that.
ordered from peacocks.
We've got to go together.
Giving me no choice.
For those
I don't know what the fuck just happened. Let's undo that. Your equipment that you're not able to equip because of your new level will be forced off because of your level sync. If level sync is better than Cat's Eye, we can try Cat's Eye. I think on Cat's Eye they have it where your armor will be synced as well. Cats.
I won't go. I simply won't do it.
Like 401 players, because the thing is that when I'm looking at servers and stuff like that, I like to look at are there any other questions that make a world of difference for you in choosing private servers to play on? Well, I would say a couple things that I like to see is level sync, because that makes things all very easy. I love level sync. Oh shit. Are you even connected, my man?
Such are the times, my good fellow.
Level sync is really great, but there's 2 types of level sync. There's level sync like you saw on Horizon, and the other type of level sync is where the armor is scaled down to the level. So like you don't have, it won't unequip your higher level equipment. If you level sync it down to level 20, it'll just scale down your armor. Let's see, what else?
In olden times, folk would augur from the
I
manner in
mean,
which
trust.
peacocks picked the grain.
I mean, trust or whatever, especially if I'm going to be playing with another person. I did it again.
Good from peacock.
Like having just like one other person can make a world of difference, especially when you're using thief. You can use sneak attack to go behind, put an ally between you and the monster, and the damage that you do with sneak attack will be transferred to whoever is between you. So it's a very good way of trading hate and stuff like that in parties if you do it right. So like if you have a trust or, just one other person, then you can, put the hate on them. So like that's what I would do with Beastmaster. Once I got a trust, I would like switch hate between my pet and my trust member until the monster's dead.
In any case, for those who wish to see their fortune, there's more grain on the table.
I forgot to equip it.
They seem to like his seats.
I wonder what a soothsayer would say to that.
It seems an ill omen.
Okay. I just had to feed the peacocks. Alright, I got those interactions down. See, I can make that jump, which is just like, whatever, man.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you
Alright,
still
have a
virgin.
thicker outer line
You
of
really
your
wish to have
avatar
this
compared to the rest of
conversation
your body.
Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try this.
Okay.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Come on, stay calm. Shh. Calm down. Easy now.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating!
Oh, okay, I see. They don't want me cheating. Got it. Oh, I could have fist fighted him? Okay, so I have my choices here are to use candy to get the horse fair and square, use Axie on the horse to get it over with. And if I use Axie on the horse, then I can either use Axie on the guy and get more experience or fist fight him. Fist fighted him? All right, let me check out this sample. I'll leave it on a good shot. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Now, I think I already spoke to you about this, but I mean, like the way it is, it would be easy to like about hairstyles and stuff like that. Yeah, that's totally fine. I guess the best thing to do would be to not make him look so Brock-like, even though I know I explicitly said to, use Brock, but we need to do some minor changes. Like it has to be legally distinctly not Brock type deal, if you know what I mean. I don't want Nintendo coming after me. Let's be honest.
Roach likes carrots. Maybe Unicorn will too.
This is an out.
Roach
I
won't eat
know
bread
it's
either,
not real,
except if
but
it's stale.
so beautiful, all the same.
No, put this down. I'm gonna put this down.
Roach
I
won't eat
know
bread
it's
either,
not real,
except if
but
it's stale.
so beautiful, all the same.
Think unicorns. Rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe.
Scandalous!
What's that bread? Apples. I'll try cake. I gotta walk this shit over to him.
Damn, doesn't have a sweet tooth.
I can put it away. Okay. About apples.
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
Alright, I like the eyes.
Too jumpy. Need to give it some space.
You take the apple out, idiot. Well, not now. Why couldn't I take it out before?
An apple. Yum yum. Try it. It's tasty.
Right, so that's the game.
Easy. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
I would say give him sunglasses. If anybody says it's Brock, I'll just be like, no. You know, like they do, like hiding people's identity. On the design of the rest, right? Okay, so how to change it from oh, I got an idea. Would you be able to give him the hair of the main character from Don to Don? Okaroon, or whatever his name is, the kid with the glasses. At this point, I don't know if you're keeping up with the anime, but like how his hair is right now, where it's like kind of curly type deal. Golden fish rod. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's closer, I would say, to my hairstyle, if I don't do anything to it, than Brock's hair. Okay, where am I going? Okay, so I need to... Is the map flipped? Oh, the map is flipped. Okay, so it'd be like towards this side. I keep on forgetting that this game has the ability to like rotate the mini-map. I don't like that for some reason. Like looking at the mini-map to go where I need to go and having it rotate makes me queasy.
Stinky.
I need the map to remain static.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm
I
under.
don't know. I'm weird.
She can't possibly see a thing.
Maybe it's because I'm used to games where they didn't have that, I guess, technology to rotate the mini-map with you, and it was just static, so I got used to that. And now that it can rotate, it's just like, don't do that anymore.
Did someone just dive in the water?
Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
Ha 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 ha. Yes, I am peasant. So there's fish under the water. So I guess that's the golden fish. I can see it glinting.
That's an outrage!
Bad form, sir.
Do something!
Do what exactly? Am I to jump in the water? Lodge
Yeah,
an
jump in the
official
water,
protest.
idiot. Yes, lodge that official protest, idiot. Maybe I should do that without them seeing me. Ken Takakura? Yes. That is what I'm talking about. Is there a way to do a haircut? Okay, haircut? No. Right.
Phew, stinky.
Yep, I'm stinky. So I get more experience by fucking up? Interesting.
Have you noticed all the guardsmen in the gardens? Is fruit, do you think? It's a
Right. Did you want a specific color palette of his hair? Difference between anime episodes, illustrations, and such. Specific palette of color palette. I mean, I have.
Do they pay you well, Richard?
I have black hair mostly. I have like these little. In the right light, it's kind of weird. I have like these little bits of red hair towards the front of my head. I heard somewhere that if you have like red hair while not being a redhead, it could mean that you're going to be bald in those areas or something like that.
Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the
Or
highest
you'll lose hair in those regions. I don't know.
Explained later.
That was something I heard when I was younger.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
I am the law.
Geralt, at last.
So yeah, like I would say just black hair. We'll go with that.
Show me yours.
Black or brown.
Who wrote this drivel? I begin
Damn,
like
the
a crow,
Duchess
hollowed
just shows
out
up
with ease,
in her
but
underwear and
bent
says,
like
"Give
a
me the
mouse with a head of hard cheese.
Give it to me."
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us green, right? And mouse with a head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one where it locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
What the butch? What was that?
Yeah. Ever try to outrun a Witcher?
I'm here.
Yeah, that should be good. Give it a shot.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
How many conversations that about me, buddy?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send?
Did he really do a Dio Brando? How many breads have you eaten in your lifetime?
Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to
But
the
yeah,
Duchess
that looks
I
good.
had one victim left. But
Right, because I figure that's the best way to avoid copyright. Is just like mix two characters, 2 or 3 characters together, you know, bits and pieces, and then now it's legally distinct.
I won't let you kill again.
Alright, let's see how you do against this asshole. Can't teleport anymore. What is this? How does it feel not being able to teleport? Oh, what's on this? Get back in the circle. Get his ass. So you can lose this fight and gain no experience. Or you could win it like I do and be flawless. Oh! Because that happens.
you were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How'd you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course.
Well, yeah.
Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff.
So currently it's 1272.
Snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet.
So they're talking about 964?
A legend was born.
Is Girl talking about it like he's been there? I don't think so. Because earlier in the game, Vesemir said that he's like almost 100 years old.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood.
Yeah, 3 centuries ago.
Do you know what that means to a vampire?
Right.
The gravity of the
When he
endeavor?
was saying that, I thought he meant like he was
You
there,
owe him
but
your life.
right.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Okay. Maybe just admire like a long cemetery. Interesting brief. And like a mouse with the head of hard cheese, clue from the horn of a unicorn. So yeah, I don't know. If you ever get bored in Final Fantasy 11, one thing that I like to do is just get through the hell of getting a job class to level 10. Like level 10, 11, 12, climbing it to go to the dunes. That just sucks. Having to do that over and over and over again. But I mean, you learn about the area. I mean, once you get to a certain point, you can do it in other starting areas, which is nice. I want to go back to the greenhouse. The fuck is the greenhouse? Palace Garden, always somewhere over here.
Oh, fuck.
Trying to find a high quality front profile of Ken. There's one shot that's been used over and over again in a bunch of articles, which are compressed, unfortunately. Oh. I think I got what you're saying. Something about if you're bored, you can grind to 10 to get ready to cross the dunes. Yeah. Or be prepared to take the boat to Selbina. Trying to find a high quality front profile of Ken. I would say
Quite the fragrant whiff. What is the pheasantry?
after, I'd say the first or second episode, his hairstyle just changes completely after he gets possessed by the grandma. I figure downloading any episode 2+ can give you like a 1080p picture of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the waypoint over here. I mean, I can do that myself, but at the same time, we would have to wait until after work. Unless I do it now. You haven't watched Ended and Beyond episode 1? Oh, sorry if I spoiled anything. The greenhouse? Well, the greenhouse should have been pretty close to the, close to the river, because we crossed that and ended up on the other side. So it'd probably be somewhere like over here-ish. Yeah, like that still that you showed me of him, like, was captured from one of the episodes, but at the same time, I gotta go looking for it, like I did for Brock in the first place.
A tip of the hat to the Tawny's victim.
There's naught to be done.
Unto Duke Raymond's rule, such troubles were simply unimaginable.
Okay, this is not a greenhouse.
Yet every last one is free of disease.
Where the fuck is the greenhouse? Is it up here?
What does they call you? Gervant, that gaze.
Gervant, yes, she knows my real name.
Should the beast you espy tell the commander, be spry?
And have you ordered
Be
a new
spy,
coat for the
yeah.
wine festival?
Yes.
Is this the place?
See it? Beautiful.
This is a greenhouse? Not the greenhouse? Is there another greenhouse? Where did it even bring me to? It says, hold on. Let's close that. No place like home. Where'd it go? The lead run. Okay, so it says, in order to obtain hair mask, you have to return to the greenhouse immediately, otherwise the body in the mask will no longer be there. Right.
Truthfully, only a witcher stands to best the beast.
I'm dead. Fuck.
Work doth one ennoble, sloth doth one gratify.
Right. Well, yeah, that's the thing with level sync. Because the thing is that I would prefer higher population count over... What's the word I'm looking for? So wait, we left off here, right, didn't we? Oh, fuck. Trying to retrace my footsteps. But yeah, when it comes to any private server, I prefer population over, you know, stuff like that. I'll be able to handle the level sync on Horizon if it means more people to play with.
No two ways about it.
So I don't know, is there a way to check out like max population numbers on both servers? Because right now, according to each website, like, okay, so it's Sunday morning, so it's not a good time to check right now, but last night, Saturday night, Horizon had way more people, like 2,000 people online, compared to Cat's Eye 500. So
Your reputation precedes you, Gervant.
The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for.
So, if anything, because all the level sync thing means is that you have to keep older equipment and you can't sell it. And certain pieces of equipment are going to be more expensive because they're going to be very much sought after, which is low-level stuff that can be equipped even at high level. Like O-coats and, you know, leaping boots and shit like that. Is this where it happened? This is
You
looking
have
for a broken
no
window, I
need
guess.
for a servant, perchance, master?
This ain't the place, too far. So this is a greenhouse. Close. So greenhouse. Feel like we probably went to this greenhouse. Oh yeah, I changed my alarm. Oops.
Who'd have thought?
Leather bandana. Oh man. Yeah, only very certain pieces of equipment. You'll know which ones they are. They'll be like 400k on the auction house. Let's see. Yeah, that's basically it. So you just gotta get equipment, keep equipment. That's where the Mog Satchel really comes into play. Like swapping out gear and stuff like that. Ah, there's the rabbit hair mask. I win. I am the winner. Winner is you. Did I get that love letter? Well, I did go up the ladder. Unusual severed hand. Of course I'd have that. I had a severed elven head somewhere. It's in my stash. I mean, I guess I can put it on, but it's gonna take off my crack cape. I also have the laurels over here. My crack cape, no.
Wine, sunlight captured in a bottle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can access it at work, but I would say like on the days that I would want to play, which would be like Saturday and Monday, which server has like more peak players. Those are my days off. But I mean, you could check on days that you would be more free yourself. But yeah, I definitely prefer a higher population count. But on Horizon, there's the whole like Crystal Warrior thing that they implemented. So that's like hardcore mode. And I read some stuff about it, and it kind of is somewhat limits your play style.
Glad to see her illustrious grace summon such.
Yeah, I feel like Crystal Warrior people might stick with other Crystal Warriors in that sense. I don't know. It's a new experience. But there's a lot of people on the server, so, you know, for me, that tells me that there's a lot of people that like what's going on. So, yeah. I think last night while I was playing, it was like 1:09 in the morning, and a level 34 ninja named Stanislav died and lost his Crystal Warrior status. Yeah, but there's enough new stuff that makes it compelling. Like what I just said, I was just like, oh no. Now, on the one hand, it sucks that happened to him, but on the other hand, when it happened, nobody said anything, like in shout or whatever. It's just like, oh. I don't know. I figured that would be a kind of moment, like, you know, in high school when somebody would drop their food tray in the cafeteria and everybody would clap. I don't know if they did that at your school. But no matter who, like if anybody like dropped their food, the whole cafeteria would stop eating and just start like applauding, not laughing, just clapping. Like, yeah, okay, good job. And then that was it. Like after a round of applause, everybody would just go back to eating like nothing happened. I don't know, it was weird, but everybody just did it. It was an event. Like it would just be like any loud clanging noise, so like somebody dropping something, you know, like they're right, or even somebody in the kitchen. Like if something happened back there, everybody just applaud, you know. Most of the people of Horizon is probably around our age. I figure that's the case for any private Final Fantasy XI private server. You know what I mean? Is there a faster way over here? I guess I gotta go here. So most people being our age, we don't act like we're in high school, right? Well, I mean,
I saw a dead man yesterday. Smelled funny and had no eyes.
the whole point of playing games like this is, I guess, to feel like you're back at that time. So I feel like, you know, somebody somewhere was ribbing him for it. You know what I mean? Even if it wasn't in Shout, I feel like there were probably people in his party and stuff like that that were like Rip Bozo and shit. It's the little things, right? But I guess they've just gotten, like, Horizon has been open for a while now, so I guess they've gotten to the point where when somebody loses that status, it's like whatever. Plus, I feel like level 34, I mean, I've died several times already. If I was a lot more careful, it would be a lot slower process. But I think I would manage it. But I wouldn't like level 34. Oh fuck, level 34 ninja. That's rough. Like that means that you got a job class to level 30 and unlocked a ninja and used ninja without dying. Because I don't know if this is the case. I would have to read up on it. But the 2-hour ability for ninja is that they self-detonate, but you don't lose any experience. So I don't know if that counts as dying, because technically you do. All right, I gotta head north. Yeah.
During the tourney, one knight got stuck in his armor.
Like when I played, one popular way of travel was called death warping, where you would kill your character on purpose in order to warp to your previous, you know, point or whatever you saved at. So that's why you would want to keep at least one job below a certain level, so that when you kill them off, they wouldn't lose experience. Like you just run them out of town, get them killed, and then death warp back to whatever. So if you had ninja class unlocked, then every 2 hours you had a free death warp. Like you just go outside, pull yourself up immediately, and then just go. And you can use it at whatever level, as long as your 2-hour ability is available. So with the whole Iron Man thing, you're not allowed to death warp anymore. So that's one thing. Like if you don't want to use a warp scroll or switch to Black Mage or your warp or all that and any other bullshit, you just change to level 3 character and go kill yourself. The ability has to be available prior to the death effect. Oh, what do you mean? The ninja 2-hour ability? I was wondering if you could wait around while being dead to wait long enough for the free death warp to come off of cooldown. Oh, yeah, the ninja 2-hour ability, Mijin Gakur, has to be used while you're alive. Like, it's an active ability. So, like, you have to use it to self-detonate, and then... that's it. Yeah, so after you're dead, it's too late.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet. Die.
Got ghouls and archospores. Tamash. Marhevkin. It's an action that causes death, not something that can activate when you're dead. Got it. Yeah, that's it. I suck at explaining things, but yeah, that's it. Okie dokie. Well, thank you for all your hard work. Have a good one and take it easy. There's another hole here. Do I want to go in here? Man, the only reason I'm playing this game today is because of Erica. If she doesn't show up, I'm gonna fucking
plenty around here.
Switch to Final Fantasy 11.
Stench. Damn it.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, what? There's a stash down here? I don't know why. I think I'm doing this out of order.
Interesting.
A Knight's Oath. Sir Ramon of Gichon. Did I get anything good? Cassis Fideris. Huh. Fen 8th. The Reckoner. I didn't reckon. This is the Reckoner.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind. But we did not meet, so I could prove how very original I am.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever.
Laughing
End of
death.
story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands.
Damn.
Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, the closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Do I want to drink? Need an ab instead, let's drink. Let's get torn the fuck up.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper...
Is this the narcotics he was talking about before?
I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
Is your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Your own died once before, right?
It's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Well, where you been?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
All right.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count.
Just give you a rough one.
If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
This is a tough choice. Would I want to be a witcher? Well, I mean, no, being a witcher sucks.
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend.
I wonder what he would say if I picked the other option.
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
I have no idea.
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught.
Spotted whites.
It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Unmolested. Oh.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something,
Unmolested,
anything could be important.
spotted white.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Oh, God.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes.
Oh, Lord, listening to this out of context is crazy.
Abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
Yeah.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
Would require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
All right, what are we dealing with here? The spotted white specter. Ah, there we go. So it's a necrophage, huh? Right. All right, where's he? All the way over there. Horse, I need you. Did I just? Yeah, I killed it. My bad. Oops. Hit and run. I'm out of here. Foglets. Junkies.
Never a good omen.
Argists. Foglets.
Just as Raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place.
bar guests, huh? Can I do these? Thanks.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Oh. Do it again. Do it again. Beat out a message. Okay.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Spoon collector.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Stained diary. For a few days I've been having dizzy spells. Never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit an herbalist. Dizziness is not going away. My family's starting to suspect something. I want to eat, not a good spoon. Empty spoons, nothing. Eat, it hurts. Mirror lies, no.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Spoon key.
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Christopherson's workshop. Order of the Pheasantry about the mysterious spoon.
Obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Decaying letter. I know you track outlaws for pay. An unusual assignment for you. Okay.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Just goes downstairs.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Okay, more spoons, mugs. Is there anything outside? Ooh, so there's a letter out here. To my left. Spontaneous profits. Oh, heard that is spontaneous. Nice.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Words of wisdom on beastly curses. So why was she cursed in the first place?
White's been a collector for years.
So don't I have the spoon key? Oh.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
I guess that has to do with that other quest. Something else over here. A ladle.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Ooh. Another spoon.
Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Right. Another spoon. Oops, I meant to light that. Do I have to actually like, oh, okay. Spoon over there. Can I arc this down? No, the key.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
A lot of things to investigate.
Broken neck. Indentation.
Oh, I guess I didn't get each one of these spots.
Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Gotta investigate the corpses.
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Okay.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. None shall sit and dine with you at your table.
Right.
No spoon you have shall
They all
sate you.
the same way.
Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Anything else in here? Nope. Yeah, check around the house a little bit. Can I go in here? Door's locked. Just gonna investigate the exterior real quick. This is the same shit? I think it is. There's writing over there too. Can't read it. Alright, I already got what was there. I guess it's time to go downstairs now. Alright, can I examine the table?
Broken neck, indentation in the skull's lateral surface, smacked in the head with something heavy.
Alright, I'm going downstairs again. Oh, it's over here. Haha.
Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Hope there's a drop of brew left in the cauldron for Regis. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Okay, finally.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Can I take said spoon? What is this, loot? Reader green, mutagen. Spotted me. I'm gonna try and lift the curse.
Weird. I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, "None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror."
So... Okay, so don't use spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
I think I'm a witcher. Oh God.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Poison the fuck out.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
All right, how many, I'm at 3. I still need a lot more. Where am I at? I can get... No, I want to get Metamorphosis first. I need 4 more points. And then I can start getting everything else. Where'd she go?
Given me no choice. Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe. So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Well, damn.
It's all over. That's what matters.
No. Go back. Usually when the options are different colored like that, the one that's lighter, they'll just be like asking questions, flavor text, stuff like that, not an actual decision. Maybe I didn't even need to load it. It's fine. I'll kill this guy again.
Eat.
I'll take...
Eat. I must eat. Alright, let's go into this.
So it...
You did... Don't worry.
Might actually... Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky.
Right.
They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good
meal
hands.
made him get poisoned the fuck out. So...
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now.
Like any other person probably would have died trying to cure the curse. Whatever, man. Going to sleep. Gotta sleep for like 48 hours. Big yawn. Big yawn. He doesn't ever lay down. Witches don't lay down. Unless they're forking. Alright, I want to take this painting down. Thank you card. Hang painting. Put my coat of arms there. Put the thank you note over here. Is there another place to hang painting? Yeah. Oh, wait a second, actually. Take that off. Put that here. Put this over here. There you go. Perfect. And I gotta rest again. Another 24 hours. Getting to do a lot of big stretches and yawning. He's making me yawn. Damn it. XP bonus. I guess I have to sleep a little more. I'll go for an even day 3. Cool.
Sir, we received a shipment of wine from the Belgard vineyard, I believe, with kind regards from Madame Matilda and Monsieur Liam. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the cellar to the right of the entrance.
Thanks.
Baller.
Take a look when I have a moment.
Splendid. I was told to expect a subsequent delivery 5 days hence.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Damn.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
I guess I have to leave. I guess I had to leave. If I can go back inside.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. You know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
Go to town, start a new life.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks.
Thanks. Would you learn to
Never
cook?
expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. and I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will.
Okay.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Food items. Yay, I guess. There's the kitchen. Trastamara Estate. Where the hell's that? Seems I've been here before. Is there gonna be more monsters? Right, this is... Okay, yeah, it is the same place. I thought it was a different place. I don't know why it would be a different place, but... It's in the cellar. I killed everything in here, right? Barrel in the cellar, you have to give it a knock. Some knocks.
I want to look around some.
Okay.
This one's full too. Strange.
Old stick of joy.
That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
What's in here? You gotta check out that other quest. Spontaneous. Profits. The owner of the pheasantry. I think I already beat them and went. They owe me. What the hell? Oh damn, I missed the door twice. The door didn't look like the door. Okay, so the pheasantry is all the way over here. Guess I'll go from this end.
Jättekaj entusiant van entusiant.
Guess this champion.
How is it the Duchessa does not fear him as well?
Wait, is this? Oh, okay. Can I talk to you?
The Duchessa, our sweet shining sun.
There we go.
Welcome to the pheasantry.
Ever seen a spoon like this?
Spoon like this. When you set a place, where's it go?
My oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort. There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
Okay.
See you later.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Lebioda.
Tour the cellar. Down here. Oh shit. Had to take all this shit. I didn't even like come down here. That's a lot of detail. That's locked. A cookbook. Oh, I gotta go to a studio.
Done.
Went the wrong way. That's fine. Where even is he? How far am I running? Oh my god, are you serious? Well, for some reason I thought I could just hoof it. That's not happening. Thought I was in town.
Think I'm catching something.
Oh, fuck me. I need you guys to leave me alone. Yeah, turn around, asshole. Can I move? There we go. Taking me all the way the hell out here. I gotta figure out how to get in here. Pasta, cake, oil recipe, ruby, diamond, old bug, dimeridium, okay. So what do I do with all these recipes? Can I give it to what's her face? That's not good. It's a bean she. Fuck that. Well, sucks for you. Is there a waypoint over here or something? No. Alright. Is she waiting for me to come out? Probably. There's a lot of stuff to just let go free. Alright, so I don't want to report back to Regis. I want to... I guess, go back home.
Come on now.
Oh, Bianco. I don't know. I doubt I could give it to her. But why else would I get these recipes? What the fuck? I should be able to give it to somebody.
I thank you for letting me stay. I cannot remember when last I was this happy.
Okay, sure.
Take care, Witcher. And remember.
Got it. Where's the food? She didn't make enough yet. She just got started, pretty much. Alright, whatever.
How might I be of service, sir?
Can't give it to you either. Who's this food for? Ah.
Huh?
Come on, man. I'm trying to pick up stuff here.
Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
The beast. Oh yeah, there's another quest. The Beast of Tufo. The Tufo monster, that's it. Guess I could do that later. Oh, jeez. There's more of these assholes. How was that? Well, what will become of Temeria? Wait, what's that? Oh, that's where I was supposed to go. I thought I came from up there. Whatever.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Okay.
All right. So what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Okay, so... need to prepare, I guess.
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Okay, loot. The generation potion formula. This stash. Okay. I don't need anything. Talk to you just when you're ready to go. So there's something that I wanted to check beforehand. Where the hell is it? Blood and Wine quest. There we go. So one of these quests said Tesha Mutna ruins location and no wait, cutoff point. Tesha Mutna duck Goost. fuck is this? Okay, so it can be obtained in the Land of 1,000 Fables from the notice board. From the girl who sells flint. Oh, the matchstick girl. Beyond Hill and Dale. This quest will fail if not completed before finishing Beyond Hill and Dale. Okay. Wait, I haven't done Beyond Hill and Dale, right? Next quest. Teshamutna? What? Isn't that what I'm about to do next? Okay, hold up. So what is the next quest after this? Okay, Mr. Grist, the Hunger Game dependent. Mr. Mills Grist, optional. Okay, Teshamutna. You'll only be here this one time, so anything you miss will be gone forever. Right? Wait, what the hell? I'm missing something here. Duck, duck, goose. Can be obtained in the Land of 1,000 Fables from the notice board near a girl who sells flint. Okay, so I need to find out where this girl who sells flint is. Wait, what? 3 magical beans. Okay, so this is... I'm gonna do a hard save. I have no idea what's going on. I need to figure out what's going on here. The only way is to go forward, I guess. Teshamutna, tell me more.
What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Okay.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshamutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy?
Yeah, how's it going?
You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I had no choice.
Uh-oh, Regis. Don't flip out.
The die is cast. High time we set off for Tesh and Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Right. So I have work today. I have about an hour left before the stream is going to end. Tomorrow is my next day off, though. But I'm not sure if I'm going to continue. Well, I mean, I'm not going to quit playing The Witcher 3, but my friend got me back into playing Final Fantasy 11 again, so I might do a split stream, a little bit of this.
We have
play some
arrived.
Final Fantasy 11.
The sacrificial chamber of torture and
See
torment
what's
lies underground.
Sure you want this?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead.
Okay, so I'm only going to be able to come here once, so I have to make sure that I get everything out of this.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
How are you doing this morning? Wait, I gotta make sure I didn't... Yeah, I'm not muted. Okay, good.
Beyond this wall lies
the ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Alright, I'm starting to have second thoughts. I don't want to do this.
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Cleaning day, Sunday.
Been disemboweled, intestines ripped clear out. Scurvers have gnawed on this corpse, repeatedly.
Yeah, I have work today, but it should be an easy day since it's Sunday. Tuesday, on the other hand, is going to be an issue. Wait, what did he say about the corpse?
Victim's been disemboweled, intestines ripped clear out. Scurvers have gnawed on this corpse, repeatedly.
Huh.
Human husbandry and care? This for real?
What? Human husbandry? This reminds me of Golden Kamuy. There's a husbandry expert who, like, is also a killer, and, like, he killed some people and stuffed them and set them in a room, like, at a table, like they were eating a meal. Neat.
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's
So he's waiting for me.
the topic.
Put around.
This place. There's
Soup,
evil
mushrooms.
here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
There is evil here. Yeah, I should probably hurry it up a bit. So is there, like, death down below? I'm tempted. There's nothing but death. Oh, it's all sectioned off like that. It's probably for a good reason. let's go.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Battery cage versus free-range humans. Oh my god. That's a lot to read, which I'm not gonna do.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Oh, there's another one on the side.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained in this part of the world.
With a lower being.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine.
I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
What the hell's this? Oh, I have to clear the tunnel. If I could... Oh my god, please. Just put the damn thing. We're done. Hey, Erica, what's up? Alright, I was about to be mad if you didn't show up. Like you told me to play Witcher 3. I could be playing Final Fantasy 11 right now.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
This is where I came from, right? Alright, I just want to double check that I got everything I can get from in here. Right. Alright, got told Regis when I'm ready to fight. Let's go with some Tawny Owl.
Bait set. What now?
How am I today? Doing alright. I almost didn't stream today because I forgot to change my alarm from yesterday. I need to make a separate alarm for my days off because I like to sleep in a little bit. Like maybe an extra 45 minutes to an hour.
Stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
But I still ended up waking up like at 8 o'clock. I usually set my alarm for 7:45, but I ended up waking up at 8 o'clock anyway.
We must
So it's
hurry.
like, alright,
The beasts have caught the scent also my head.
I guess I'll stream.
That the blood?
Alright. I almost didn't go to sleep last night either because I kept on playing Final Fantasy 11 after my friends left. I just did it off stream. I got to level 10 warrior. I got to rank 2 in my nation quest.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what?
Like, what you will call it? Banana hammock.
Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
We just have smelled the blood.
The smell.
Hanging in there?
It grows.
A flutter is about to just die.
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
They be dying. They be killing each other. Oh god.
That's it. He's transformed. Hold on. I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother me anymore.
Alright, so I'm just gonna meditate until he's ready.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
The concoct.
Finish it in
Oh
your
shit.
state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
All right. This quest is almost finished. All right, tomorrow is my next day off, so I'm actually going to do a split stream. I'm going to play some Witcher 3, but I'm also going to play Final Fantasy 11. It's happening. There's nothing you can do about it. We get a flashback. Backflash? Oh shit.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment. You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This
He was
gentleman
just
was
about to
here
gut
first.
that dude for
Step
cutting
down
in
or
line.
you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
He got a letter about something? I missed it.
Another insisted we buy the mill.
I was listening to the other dude.
Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Get his ass. Ooh. Oh, man. Wow.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, chopped up his corpse, and he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting.
Well, damn.
Entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Alright, leveled up again. I got 4 points.
Not now, Geralt. A step without your assistance.
So I gotta do another quest first. Amidst the mill's grist. Wait, what? Gotta go out this door? Right. Then I gotta go this way. Go to Delacroix's mill. Up here.
Just as I thought. I knew someone would stop us. We must make sure he doesn't live with the news.
Jesus. Is that 2 dead?
Mill from a vision. Dettlaff killed Delacroix. Could find some evidence here. Shed more light on what happened.
Wow. That like slow-mo was super long. I guess it was because I killed the one dude and the other dude's head exploded. Mill for sale.
A notice. Delacroix was out to sell the mill and adjoining lands. Footprints lead upstairs. No peasant's boots made these.
We got the music. Another mill for sale bill. Gotta go upstairs. Big old pool of blood.
Blood. Lots of it. Not all human either. So this is where Dettlaff lost his hand. And where he quartered Delacroix. Definitely the scene of the crime. Not likely to learn much else here, though.
Okay. Okay, so I went to Teshamutna, but I have to go back there later, I guess. It's an actual quest instead of, right, that's where I got confused. So next is where the children toil away. Wine is sacred, where's that? That's after that one. Mr. Mills Grist, right. Duck Duck Goose, Teshamutna. Capture the castle, so okay, yeah, I guess I'm on the right track. I'm making sure I don't miss any quests. There's a couple like that one where if you go to where you're supposed to, then you'll miss it. I'm almost level 50, Jesus. Gotta find the Boo Black. The Boo Black, there he is.
Caught you, you little fart!
Oh, he's a little fart.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Not your concern.
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep titler insults us. We'll pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him! You're not a complete bung. We'll break your legs, vagrant!
You'll never learn.
Circle him!
What the fuck?
Don't loony, have you?
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, mang-a-ling.
You serious? I can't use signs? I can't heal either. Oh, I can heal. Okay, I just gotta hit him.
I'll take him from the left. All together.
Right down.
My goodness.
Right, he's down.
How I enjoy a good back butching.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
What do you mean?
Yeah? How you
I'm not
imagine that
Batman.
working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes,
500
new
orange,
brushes.
really?
And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so.
So if I give him the
Capital
500,
is all I require.
that's proof of generosity. I already did what I needed proof of generosity for, so this kid can get
I'm
access.
about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you
Do it.
seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days.
I already have Aaron.
He's very good to me.
Give me the info,
Always
bitch.
pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, do you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
That's a big bottle. Don't lose it.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Gotta steal all this shit.
Greetings, Sir Witcher. You've a generous heart. Surely you'll give
Last time I came by, your father was sick.
For he was, but he got better. Now Mom's taken ill, but she'll get better too, once I've earned a bit of coin for her herbs.
Interesting.
Take
So
care
I
now.
just talk to him.
Come early.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Time is no cock. Keep score.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned. budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice.
Nice. Ever considered becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Yeah, it smacks some effort.
He here? Sense him.
No.
Big whiff.
He's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Okay.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Eviction notice.
Attic. Let's go. Nice little trinket.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Oh.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall...
Actually. I kind of wanted to check out the other things in the raid first. I didn't think that was going to jump me right into a cutscene.
So this is his nest. Detlef van der Eretain.
Damn
Do
it.
not know...
Not the right one.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
You might...
Let's...
Give me a...
Nah.
I can...
Let's look...
Big whiff. You've never played Witcher, but I've watched others play it. It's a good game series, I gotta say. I've played through all 3 Witcher games on stream.
Old toy. No use to
If I were to
anyone.
rank them, I would say I like The Witcher 3 the most, followed by The Witcher 1, and then The Witcher 2. Witcher 2 is not bad, but out of the 3, I would consider it kind of weak. Mainly in terms of gameplay.
Somebody fixed this recently.
I didn't get this. Letter to the shopkeeper. Alright, I gotta save this time.
Attic, let's go.
Yeah, other than the graphics, the gameplay is okay. It takes a little getting used to. Like sometimes, especially during combat, it feels like you're moving around in molasses. It's rough. Like sometimes it it's weird. Like sometimes it'll remember your inputs. I guess is the best way to put it. Like in other games, like I can mash, but as long as I change button and start mashing the other one after a certain animation, I can get away with it, even though I've been putting in the other button input like multiple times. But in this game, like if you say you press dodge twice, but after the first dodge, you're like, okay, I don't need to dodge again. Let me go on the offensive and attack. It remembered that second button input, so I'm gonna have to do that second dodge. It's weird.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac.
So I get a cutscene for him.
Count Delacroix.
Detlav's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink.
Interesting. Smoothie, made another cup of coffee, did dishes while it was brewing. Nice.
See the color?
Yeah, it's already 11:45 over here. I got like 15 minutes before I gotta go take a shower.
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on
Man,
either.
I want to play Final Fantasy 11 so bad.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
This is bad.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Speaking of which, if anybody is interested in playing on the free server that me and Mato-san are going to be playing on, that's the website. It's a free Final Fantasy 11 private server. Obviously you don't have to pay since it's free. And yeah.
Woman's
Pretty
likeness.
neat. Very time consuming.
Smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Doesn't that look like the chick that I killed near the beginning of this arc?
Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
I'll miss you tomorrow off to work, but I'll try to catch you when you're on the weekends. I see. Yeah, I guess that'll be it. Like Saturdays. Well, I stream Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, but I have off on Saturdays.
Nice little trinket.
Alright, I guess I gotta actually look at this suspicious letter, read it.
Dettlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her.
But yeah, I still plan on beating this game and maybe going into New Game Plus.
You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Right. So it turns out that the creator of this mod collection created another mod collection that further changes a bunch of stuff in the game, making it harder. So after I beat the game, if I do play The Witcher 3 again, it's probably not going to be New Game Plus. I'm going to be starting from scratch again with that different mod collection. But I'll be like way down the line. I'm trying to see if I can install the game twice on like 2 different drives. And then have one be, you know, the one collection. And the other be the other, you know the idea.
Indeed.
Because I was looking at the details on it and it looks really good.
One might have managed to evade him.
Because with this game on Death March, once you, at the beginning it's very brutal obviously, because everything can kill you in like 1 or 2 hits. You have to be very careful. Once you start getting certain, you know, abilities, you know, leveling up, better gear, stuff like that, it's max of effort. Like I can still die, but that's only if I'm caught with my pants down or I'm not paying attention.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close.
Right, like I think that I have Quinn up when I actually don't, so I take a hit and then I just immediately die. It's like, oops. Didn't see that, you know, it went away. Or I didn't cast it again.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed.
But whatever, I still need to replay Cyberpunk. I still need to do a whole lot of shit. And then there's Final Fantasy 11.
Take it you have your doubts.
Terrible.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will.
Yeah, so Mado-san and I are going to play.
I don't know why she left. I can,
This can be crazy. I like being powerful in gameplay though. I'm here to relax, shoot things with my bow, not stress out.
Though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Well, yeah, true. Like, I mean, for a lot of people, playing games is like, you know, power fantasy. You want to be a god of destruction. That's totally normal.
And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
For me, certain games, there needs to be a certain level of struggling and suffering.
And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
For me to get the most out of it, it's weird. Like certain games, I have to play it on like the hardest difficulty or else it just max of effort. Like Infamous. All the Infamous games I play on hard because the game told me to.
All kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
And it was like the best idea I could have done. I don't know if you ever played that series on PlayStation, but on Infamous 1, after I completed the first mission, I just started it on normal because why not? And it gave me a message that said, based on your performance of the levels you just cleared, we're going to raise the difficulty to hard. If you don't like it, you can always change it in the options. So I'm just like, all right. And it was great.
Even if
I really had to, you know, think of things a little bit differently.
Like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Augment my playstyle.
And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her. Get her back.
You end up getting into more awesome situations,
As
I guess.
be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Right, like earlier when I went to
yeah, I get it now.
that one place with the Regis where all of those monsters came out and I had to kill all of them.
Exactly.
That was great. If I messed up, I would have died, but I ended up getting out of it, barely getting hit once. It's nice. Just gotta dodge around, cast Quinn.
Curious who it could be.
Why is that?
But I wonder with the other mod collection, will like that be more of a struggle? And how would that be the case? Would I be this strong at this point in the game? In the other game? Like, would I be wearing different equipment? Because like the only reason I'm wearing this armor that I have on me now is because of the set bonus.
One of your kind.
So the set bonuses for the different armor in the other collection is different. So I may be wearing completely different armor, having completely different strategy. It's interesting. I want to delve into it.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink.
Because I really don't like the way that this armor looks.
But enough to ascertain
Like I
Dettlaff's
put on the
innocence,
crack cape
clearly.
in order to cover the top part of it. There's even a mod because like this griffin armor like gives Geralt kind of like a pot belly. So like there's a mod that even makes it slimmer.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would
Turned him
seem.
into a tool. He
But
seemed like
this
a tool
illuminates path
before.
of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help.
But yeah,
I'll await him
I don't
here.
know. When it comes to
sure to
video
return
games, it's
sooner or
weird. Like
later.
Final Fantasy XI, for example,
listen.
it's a MMO that's very similar to EverQuest. I don't know
Sent
if
you
you've
from a
ever
mile off.
played
Simply failed to
games like
appear.
those.
I'd better stay alone.
But
You
it's
must
very
trust me on
slow
this.
paced.
Fine. Need to
A
report
lot
to
of
the
stuff you
Duchess
gotta
first.
remember,
So be
things
it.
like that.
We'll await you here.
And
Dettlaff and I
it
both.
kind of pushes team play, like making parties, teaming up with other people. But I still prefer to play the game mostly solo. Why, I don't know. But it's interesting because like I know that, you know, the game is geared away from that, but I can still succeed. That's really the only armor I know. I think it looks great. This armor here right now,
Enough to
like I'm wearing the crack cape, so that kind of changes it. This is the Griffin armor. Like you see Geralt's stomach, unmodded, it would look bigger than that. So here he looks a little svelte, you know, kind of like the other armor pieces that you wear, which is fine. But the normal Griffin armor like protrudes drastically. It's weird. But it has the best gear set bonus, so it's like, I have to wear it because I want to succeed. It's rough. It's rough when the good armor looks shitty, and then the somewhat shitty armor is whatchamacallit, is actually good. That was this. Killing opponents restores vitality. The amount of vitality restored equals 1% of maximum vitality for each element of the set worn. Are you serious? Teshamutna. It's a whole armor set. What the fuck? When the hell did I get that? It even has a mask. Let's see what it looks like, huh? You know what this reminds me of? Dracula's armor in, I think it's like Bram Stoker's Dracula with, what's his face? I think Keanu Reeves. No, yeah, Keanu Reeves was in it. So was, can't remember all of their names. Gary, what's his face? Must be wearing Witcher gear to use dye. That's lame. I wanted to dye this stuff red. Gary Oldman, that's his name. Gary Oldman, Keanu Reeves. I think Winona Ryder was in there too. Yeah, I think Sirius Black was played by Gary Oldman, right? Yeah, but Bram Stoker's Dracula. So this armor looks like a black, that previous armor, yeah, looked like a black version of Dracula's armor, save for the mask.
Dreadful.
That's pretty interesting. I wish I could dye it red. That would be badass. All right, so it's 11:55. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna put on some tunes for outro. Jamming out. Right. So yeah, usually on days that I have work it's gonna be like this, where I stream for 4 hours-ish in the morning. I usually get started around like 8 to 8:30 in the morning, and then stream till noon, and then go to work. So today, Sunday, Saturdays and Monday, I have off. So tomorrow, I'm gonna have a long day like yesterday, and I'll play both games. I don't know what I'm gonna get started with, but probably a little Witcher and then Final Fantasy 11, or vice versa. Because after I get home from work tonight, if I have enough energy, I'm probably gonna jump on Final Fantasy 11 for like an hour or two, and then go to bed, and then wake up and continue, depending on how I feel. So we'll get there. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, and take it easy.